Ian, straight back into league action and back at the Burchnall lawn. Looking forward to Saturday?
Yeah, I am, yeah. Good to be at home again and back in action, yeah.
And what are you expecting from Shrewsbury, the side visiting?
Yeah, it'll be a tough game, well experienced in this division, experienced manager, and I think they've had a few tough fixtures, Ipswich, Derby, Wycombe, Bristol Rovers, so they've picked up some points along the way, but I think they'll be very resolute, well organised, strong team to play against.
And your side have had a number of those similar tough fixtures as well, haven't they? Most notably last time out.
Yeah, I think we've had 5 games now and some tough fixtures in there, and yeah, we're disappointed with a couple of the results, certainly Plymouth and Sheffield Wednesday results, so we want to try and take a step forwards now and show some improvements.
And is there anything you picked out specifically from the performance at Hillsborough that you've worked on this week?
I mean, of course, some of the defending bits, there was a few individual mistakes in there that led to goals. That can be tidied up fairly quickly, I think. But also with the ball, I felt like there was a period in the first half where we actually had the opportunity to attack them a little bit more bravely, and we turned down the opportunity to deliver crosses or put balls into the box. So we've worked a little bit at both ends, and hopefully we can improve in both areas.
So is that something that you've really sort of hammered home ahead of this weekend's clash with Shrewsbury?
I mean, for me, the best opportunity was Tuesday in the trophy against Southampton. That was the best opportunity, really, to kind of exercise some of the things that we wanted to work on. I thought that first 20 minutes we weren't great in that game, but we grew into it, and in the second half we were excellent, a lot more dynamic with the ball and a lot more aggressive to go forwards, and I think that's really important to have that as part of our game. So best training session this week really was the game on Tuesday night, and I think we rotated quite a bit, but it showed that there's a bit of strength and depth there, and there's some competition for places. And
it shows how useful those games are as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like them. I mean, when we lost against Sheffield Wednesday, I was really happy to have another game quick around the corner. Although we rotated a little bit, it was an opportunity to kind of go straight to work on the things that we wanted to be better at, and I thought we played a good game.
And it was your 3 central defenders that looked particularly potent. Any chance of one of them starting up front this weekend?
No, I don't think so. Although 1 or 2 were finishing with a bit of finishing practice up there at the end of training, but no, I don't think that any of them. I think we're in a bad state when any of them are up top leading the line. But they all took their goals well, and if they can finish like that whenever we get a set piece, that's great.
And there was a bit of deadline day for both yourself but also Shrewsbury, as they brought in former Forest Green man Carl Winchester. Is he someone you've looked at alongside the rest of their players?
Yeah, obviously just today really, because that came through yesterday, so we weren't expecting that, but I would be surprised if he maybe didn't play a part at some point of the game, if not from the start. Really good player. I got a friend who was coaching in Sunderland who told me a little bit about him as well, and obviously the guys here know plenty about him, so I know he's a quality player with good experience, so they'll certainly be happy to add him. But like you say, we added a couple of players as well, so I'm happy with how the squad's shaping up.
And do you expect they may play some sort of role tomorrow as well?
Yeah, they'll certainly be involved in the squad. We had a good look at them today, and obviously it takes a little time for them to fit into the group, but I'm sure at some point they'll be a part of it.
And your squad is now done, at least until January. Are you happy with where you're at and how everyone's gelling together?
Yeah, I am. It's never easy, the window, and I think this one especially, you could see there was a lot of deals at the top end that waited until the last minute to get done. When that's the case, sometimes you have to be patient and wait a little bit longer, and a few things came through at the end, and look, we've got quite a mix of squad. You see, we brought in a couple of young players. We've brought in some experience in guys like David Davis and Connor Wickham. So we've got a bit of a blend. So now it's just to get them to play together and understand each other's games. There's been a lot of movement for us, players out and in from the back end of last season. So it is a relatively new squad and early days for them. So really, it's a lot of hard work on the training ground to get them to knit together.
But hoping it all clicks tomorrow and get a result that you're after, and hopefully kickstart a little run for yourself as well.
Yeah, we want to take some of the form that we've had. Obviously, we won the opening game, and then we've stuttered a little bit in the league, but I think we have performed well in the Carabao Cup against Leyton Orient, and we want to try and kick on with the league now and get some wins on the board.